Are you planning to stay in the Philippines for good? How is your wedding plan going along? Are you guys planning on following George and Lucy's footsteps and having a baby? Okay, are you ready for this?
Long overdue Q&A time. What?
Q&A.
Hey.
That's us.
Oh. Yes, it has been requested about 1,000,000 times that we do a Q&A, and Nelly recently collected some questions.
Yeah, we haven't done a Q&A in, I would say 1.5 years, so yes, it is long overdue.
If anybody remembers when we did the Q&A the last time, please let us know in the comments down below.
I don't remember. Okay, I'm just going to jump straight into the questions.
But before we jump straight into the questions, I know there are going to be some juicy questions in there, which lead to juicy titles and thumbnails. Hence, if you're new around here, I'm Mike.
And I'm Nelly.
We're two travel food and lifestyle vloggers, quarantined in the Philippines for 2 years.
It has been a minute, so yeah. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I have different topics. So I'm just going to start with one topic, then go on to the next, and to the next.
That's how it usually works.
Yes. Well, no, sometimes people are just...
Random. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do you see yourself posting videos on YouTube in 10 years?
Good question. Yes and no.
We don't really know.
It's not really easy to answer that question because, especially in what we do, the market or the whole area is constantly developing, and we are going to be creating content in 10 years, but I don't know what kind of content that's going to be. Is it going to be YouTube videos? Is it going to be like shorts like on TikTok? Is there going to be something completely new? Maybe virtual reality? Who knows? It's a developing market. We are content creators. We plan on doing this for a very long time. So in 10 years, we'll be making something.
Something, yes.
Something for sure.
Until we get old and retire.
Exactly.
Okay, so how did you get started with travel and vlogging? So, should I start?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. So we have been traveling for, I would say, quite a while together. Since we've been together.
Yeah, so we've been like hardcore travelers for over 10 years. We started traveling and exploring the world more than 10 years ago. We've been to close to 90 countries before. Yeah. So
and at some point Mike decided to create a vlogging channel. Well, we had a travel channel before, but before that I started blogging, like writing articles on the internet, and the first blogging channel of mine was about our hometown, which is Linz, and it was actually for that time quite successful. I was in the newspaper, so I tried to showcase everyday things like, you know, your mom and pop store next doors, or the architecture, or events. So I just ventured out and saw for myself what I like about the city, and I think a lot of people like that as well because nobody else did it before. And then it eventually developed into Nelly's Life, which was dedicated for travel around the world, I would say. But since I'm not a sophisticated writer,
You didn't enjoy writing.
I didn't enjoy writing that much. What? Why is it so funny?
No, it's just because it took so long for that one sentence. I wanted to help you out.
Yeah, I decided to quit blogging, and luckily we were at the point where we were traveling and documenting our travels, and that's how it all started.
Yeah, and our first YouTube channel actually was reviewing hotels and reviewing like business class and flights in general, airports, lounges. And those videos were hugely successful, looking back at it now. And that ties into the next question. If you have any, what is your biggest regret?
Biggest regret, Mike?
And that ties straight into that. One regret is that channel that we had back then, that we didn't continue it because it had a tiny amount of subscribers, but each video was getting like 100,000 views. Or up to 100,000 views.
I don't think it was 100,000.
It was very good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah,
no, there's like very successful videos. So
really? I have to check.
Yeah, and then so that was that, and then we started this channel, Making It Happen vlog, and I just think if we would have started these travel videos earlier, then we would have more memories of these amazing trips that we did over 10 years ago. So that's that's a bit of a regret.
Yeah, it actually started more as a documentation of our trips. Less, I mean, it wasn't really about having a YouTube career. It was, you know,
for
just
fun.
For fun.
Yeah, same like Making It Happen. We started it for fun, not
Yeah.
for as it to be like a big career.
No, never imagined to have 500,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay, off to the next topic. How is it living in Manila during the pandemic?
Amazing, awesome, fun, frustrating, tiresome, exhausting, lovely, everything. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. We've had times where we were just like, we're so happy that we're in Manila and not anywhere else. And then there were times where it was just like super frustrating because of like, you know what, you guys know what's going on.
Yeah, regulations with the pandemic. So
yeah, just things changing, like constantly changing is
Yeah, and not having the access to nature. Yeah, that has been like a big.
So I think in the beginning of the pandemic, after we were stranded in Siargao and we came to Manila, we were like super excited. And guys, some very uneasing news has come to light right now. We're in crisis lockdown mode because the ferry to Bicol has shut down. They're planning on closing the bridge to Leyte, and we need to go through Samar and Leyte to get to Surigao and then to Siargao.
I am the municipal health officer here in GL, and he's the surveillance officer from DOH for Siargao. Your quarantine ended yesterday.
We have just found out that we can't go home to Manila anymore, which is something that we didn't really expect.
There are just so many things going on right now, and I just want to go home to Manila.
Miss Georgie just called me.
Okay.
We're going home.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys, we are so close to home. Oh no.
We were so happy to be in Manila for like over a year, but then it just,
She's running my arm.
and then it just started becoming a little bit tiresome. So yeah, in hindsight, I wish we would have done our property in the province before the pandemic, because then we could have built something for ourselves in the pandemic. Built something for ourselves during the pandemic. Sorry, I'm a little bit exhausted today.
Yeah, and that goes right into the next question, which is, would you recommend moving here? So definitely, Manila is an exciting city. There's a lot going on. During the pandemic, it is the most restricted city of the Philippines. So if it's not pandemic, yes, I would move to Manila, because you have a lot of opportunities here. You have a lot of things to do. It's a bustling city. There's always something going on. But for us, we decided to have a home somewhere in the nature where we can call our, I don't know, weekend home, holiday vacation home. So yeah. I hope that that was enough info. First country to go when this pandemic is over.
When this pandemic is over. Is it ever going to be over?
Is it though?
So many places that I want to visit after the pandemic.
Yeah.
So many places, like South America. There's so many countries in South America that we haven't seen yet. Iceland, we haven't Iceland yet. Fiji, Bora Bora. There's so many amazing, like French Polynesia. There's so many amazing places that we would like to see, like discover new places.
Yes.
Versus revisiting places that we've been to already.
Yeah, I'm definitely very eager to travel again, because it has been a minute. We were lucky we could travel a little bit during the pandemic within the Philippines, but you know, it's just so fulfilling to see other places, discover other cultures, foods, and it's just so good for the soul. So I miss that. That's the one thing that I miss a lot. When will you visit Austria?
We're gonna be in Austria for Christmas.
Yeah, latest.
That's our cutoff line. That's when we say we want to visit family. We want to be with the family for Christmas, because George and Lucy abandoned us. Jokes aside, we said to ourselves, no matter what, We're gonna spend Christmas with the family this year.
Yes.
So
It has been too long. We spent the last 2 years without seeing our family physically. So yeah, we miss them a lot and we just want to spend some quality time with them. So Christmas is the latest date this year that we're going to see our family, keeping fingers crossed. Are you planning to stay in the Philippines for good?
well, obviously. I mean, everything we've been working on over the past 3 years has been building up to us. Will you marry me?
Finally! I've been waiting 300 days.
300 days!
Yes.
Surprised me out of nowhere. Like, didn't expect this at all. Like,
It only took me 13 years.
I have a ring on my finger. I don't know if you can see it. You can make a close-up later. Oh my god.
You know, settling down and building a life here in the Philippines. So
Starting
here-
a family,
here, yes.
having a property somewhere, maybe with a garden.
Yeah. So that's the whole reason why we, got a condo and we're looking for property now. That's all part of the big plan
Yes.
of staying here for good.
Yes. Off to the next topic. How is your wedding plan going along? Well, not at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything is on hold. We undid the engagement.
No, we didn't.
No, it's we want to have a wedding where our family can be here.
Yes.
And right now it is very unpredictable. We don't know when tourists are going to be able to enter the country again. Hence, we cannot make any plans.
Yes. When we got engaged in February, everything was looking brighter, I would say. We even thought there were rumors going around that Philippines is going to open for foreigners around July 2021, but that didn't happen. So then we just said, okay, you know what? It doesn't really make sense to plan anything. We definitely want to get married in the Philippines. We want to bring our family here so they can extend their stay and have a little vacation after the pandemic and enjoy the country. So yeah, that's the plan for now. But as said, everything is on hold because of restrictions. Are you considering changing the venue for the wedding, like having it instead in Austria?
No,
Yeah, as
definitely
said,
not.
we definitely want to have our family here, have them explore the Philippines, see the beaches, lay around at the beach, have some nice food, enjoy the sun, the ocean, yeah, the people.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. Okay, off to the next and last topic.
Okay.
Probably the juiciest topic.
Ooh, all right.
And this is something in the vlogging world, when you have vlogging friends and they do something, your viewers who watch both channels are more or less expecting you to do the same. So the question is, are you guys planning on following George and Lucy's footsteps and having a baby?
We'll think about that when we are married, and we'll take it from there.
But yeah, we are definitely planning on having maybe 1 or 2 babies.
2.
In future, and we can't yet say when it's going to happen. When it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
But that was always our plan, to have 2 kids.
Yeah.
So we just we're not people that are in a rush. My dad was around my age when he had his first son, so I feel like I'm kind of following in his footsteps. So yeah, that's it.
Still young. Although a lot of people say my clock is ticking. I'm feeling
Your clock is ticking. Your clock is. No.
No, everything happens.
Come by, and I'll tell you about ticking clocks.
Yeah, it's definitely something that will happen. We just can't say yet when.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a baby in the Philippines?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
I think what I really would love to have for our kids is something like the couple from 8 Miles From Home, where they're sending the child to forest school and they, get to learn new things about nature, and it's just a different kind of learning.
Yeah.
And I think Philippines is a great country to, you know, get started at a young age,
Yeah.
and we can travel with the kid everywhere.
And
so
also-
it's very accessible.
You know, the medical system, the hospitals here in Manila are great, and we have good health insurance.
Yeah.
So we made sure that our, you know, as a baseline that we are safe, because also I had surgery last year, so it's good then that I had my health insurance, and yeah, so for us,
Yeah. If you're looking for a good health insurance, there's a link in the description down
Exactly.
below from Safety Wing that we have been using for years already,
Yeah.
and it has been super, super helpful. Okay, last questions. Oh, we already answered that. How many kids are you planning to have?
oh, then we have it.
Oh, we have it.
Three.
Okay.
Three. Two
Aw.
human ones and one Marcolit one.
Oh.
Drama queen.
Okay, guys, that was it. That was our Q&A. I think we're going to do another one, not in 1.5 years, but
Exactly.
sooner.
Yeah,
So-
if you have like a lot of questions that you would like us to talk about, if there's anything that was unanswered for you, do let us know in the comments down below,
Yeah.
and we'll make note of it, and we can do a Q&A sooner this time.
Yes.
All right, if you enjoyed it,
Give it a thumbs up.
you've been new around here, and
Subscribe.
we'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Remember to stay
Be
awesome
positive.
and make it happen.
Bye-bye.
Oh, and okay Google, turn on all the lights.
No, you said you're going to say subscribe to Making It Happen.
Yeah, okay Google, subscribe to Making It Happen vlog on YouTube.